Hey everybody, welcome back to Farming Cars. A little bit of a story time here. You guys have seen Moose in some of my other videos. He helps me out quite a bit. Well, anyway, Moose has an Elcamino that we actually LS swapped a couple years ago, and it's been down for about a year. It had a bit of a catastrophic failure, catastrophe, accident, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, one of the pistons of the engine that's in it is in about 100 pieces, so it was a bad day. But anyway, he was going to build a stroker motor for it, but apparently the crankshaft and the rods have been on back order for months. We're going to go ahead and do our best to get that thing back on the road. I've got a junkyard 5.3. We're going to get that put in there. He wants to make a few other changes to the car. Well, here she sits. We're going to bring this one back from the dead. She's been sitting for a little while. We'll get her on the trailer. We're obviously going to have to do a little work on this one, but smile. All loaded up, ready to go.
Oh yeah.
So here's the gem here. It's been sitting in the barn for, I don't know, 3-4 years. Anytime I can find one that's cheap, I'll pick it up and set it aside until it's ready to go. I put it over here with a bobcat and some pallet forks, but I don't have a bobcat, so we're gonna slide it sideways here off the old tractor, hopefully hook it to the old tractor and carry it downstairs. too. So this is how she sits. Obviously there's a problem there, and it's been sitting for a little while, so the cylinder wall's pretty well junked in that hole anyway, so I mean the block will have to go back to the machine shops. Not really a big loss. So drive shaft's out, shifter's out, trans cross member's out. We should have everything underneath done. We'll get this thing yanked out the top.
Yeah.
right, so here she sits. We pulled it outside because I got a couple other things I need to get in and out through the shop. Hopefully in the next week here. But yeah, there's not much there right now. But yeah, we'll be working on this off and on for the next, I don't know, it's going to take a little while, at least a month probably, just doing weekends. He's got a bunch of upgrades he wants to do. He wants to put a Holly terminator for engine control, and he's got a LSA supercharger set up for it because he was originally going to build a 408 stroker motor for it. He's waiting on his crankshaft and rods. They've been on back order for quite a while now, so we're going to put this 5.3 in there so he can hopefully get it out and enjoy it a little bit yet this summer before he has to put it away for the winter, and at least then it's an operating car. He can go have fun. This thing started out as a pretty basic car at a 305, and it did have 4-wheel carb on it, 700 R4 and a highway gear, a 273 open rear end. So even just with the NA53 that was in it, it was a lot more fun. It was a bit of a riot. And then now, if you notice in the video when we took it out, it's got a T56 Magnum kit in it from American Powertrain, and then the car actually has a 9-inch Ford rear end from Trick Chassis. So when this thing's all said and done, it should be a pretty rowdy car. It should be a lot of fun. So stay tuned and keep watching the videos, and you'll get to see it as we go. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys a lot. Make sure you like, subscribe, make comments if you have any questions or comments. Anything you want to say, just put it there. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.